Hello children, welcome to online Samveda e-learning class. In today's class, we are going to learn 6th standard social science lesson 2 Ava Karnataka. In that, we are going to learn 6th part. It means last part of this lesson. Dear children, as you know all, for administrative purpose, we have divided Karnataka into 4 divisions: Mysore division, Bangalore division, Belagavi division and Kalaburgi division. In previous classes, already we have learnt about Bangalore division, also we have learnt some important points about Mysore division. In today's class, we are going to understand a brief introduction about all districts of Mysore division. Also we are going to learn all districts, uniqueness, agriculture, industries, tourist places and important personalities of this division. Let us learn about Mysore district. Children, on your screen you can see Mysore Palace. It is one of the most important palace in the world. Every year, it means annually, Dasara festival celebrated in Mysore. It is very well known internationally too. Dear children, please watch Mysore Dasara with your parents visiting Mysore. Today's Mysore, before independence, it was ruled by the Mysore Wadiyas. Mysore Wadiyas' capital city was Mysore. After independence, Bengaluru became capital city of Karnataka, but it still remains the cultural capital of our state. Dear children, before 1973, present Karnataka was called as Mysore state, but in 1973 this Mysore state was renamed as today's Karnataka. It is Karnataka's first university University of Mysore. It is Karnataka's oldest university. There are so many monuments, palaces, churches, temples that are represent our heritage of Karnataka. Chamundi Hill. On the top of the hill, there is a temple of Chamundeshwari. Also, there is Nandi idol on the hill of the Chamundi. It is the major attraction in Mysore city. You can see on your screen, it is Chamundi temple and this is Basava idol. There are so many very attractive tourist places in different parts of Mysore like Somanathapura, Talakadu, Gommatagiri of Bettaduru along with Khadi production centers are the main attractive places in Mysore division. On your screen you can see some very important images of temples. This is most important temple which is in Nanjanagudu taluk of Mysore district. Children, you know Karnataka's longest temple is that is Nanjanagudu's Nanjundeshwara temple. One more famous holy place for Jains that is called Buddha Vihara which is in Bailikuppa of Priyapattana taluku. Dear children, there is a famous zoo called Sri Chamarajendra Zoological Garden which is in Mysuru. This is attracting elders as well as children. Please visit once. There is a railway museum in Mysore where you can see so many railway materials regarding railway department. There is a folklore museum. It is one of the biggest museum in Asia. It is present in the Mysore district. Dear children, in front of the KRS there is a beautiful garden that is called Brindavana Garden. So far we learnt about Mysore district. Now let us learn another most important district that is Chamarajanagar district. This Chamarajanagar was called as Arikutira or Arikutara. But when Krishnaraja Wadayar III came to throne, in the memory of his father Chamaraja Wadayar, he named this region as a Chamarajanagar. There is a temple called Chamarajeshwari temple. It is also built in the memory of Chamaraja Wadayar. Now also you can see this temple in Chamarajanagar. This district is very famous for the mulberry cultivation. Because of this we can see lot of production of silkworms. But now due to some reasons area of cultivation under mulberry is less. Dear children, in Chamarajanagar there is a famous national park that is called Bandipur National Park which is in Gundalpete taluk of Chamarajanagar district. Visitors can see so many wild animals like tiger, leopard and other animals in this national park. There is a famous wildlife sanctuary that is called Billagiri Rangana Betta Wildlife Sanctuary. Here you can see so many elephants. Now let us learn about some very important religious centers of this district. Malay Mahadeshwara Hills and Himawat Gopal Swami Hills are the famous places in this division. Here we can see Malay Mahadeshwara temple and Himawat Gopala Swami temple on the top of this hill. It is the image of Billigiri Rangana temple. Dear children, there are so many sacred graves which are belongs to Veerashaiva spiritual leaders in a place called Haradanahalli. Also there is a famous grave of a great person Siddappaji in Chikkaluru of Kollegala taluku. Also there is a Bandanahalli Dargah in Satyagala. Kollegala taluk of Chamarajanagar district is very famous for the silk weaving. The sacred grave of a famous Kannada poet Shadakshara Deva is in Elanduru taluk of Chamarajanagar district. Please collect more information about those places. Dear children, in this district there is a famous falls called Hogeneckal Water Falls. You can see the image of Hogeneckal waterfall. Now let's learn about another most important district of this division, that is Hasan. You can see on your screen, this is Hasan district. Dear children, you know why it is called as Hasan district? Because a famous temple called Hasanamba is in this region. Because of this, the area got the name Hasana. Special feature of this temple is it is opened for public only once in a year. Temples which are in Hasan districts are very famous for the Hoysala architecture. Why? Because these areas ruled by Hoysalas for so many years. We can see so many Hoysala architecture temples in this division. Let's learn about some important temples. The Channakeshava temple, which is on the banks of the river Egachi, it is in Beluru. Beluru was called as Velapuri during Hoysala's rule. Beluru is very well known for its beautiful carvings. You can see on your screen how beautiful these architectures are. Kedareshwara and Hoysaleshwara temples are in Halebeedu. These temples have history of more than 1000 years. Dear children, the present Halebeedu was called as Dwarasamudra. It is a famous temple which is in Halebeedu. Another marvelous place of this district is Shravanabelagola. It is a monolithic statue. It means made up of using only single stone. It is most important statue of Bahubali, which is 1000 years old. The height of this statue is 58 feet. Dear children, once in 12 years, a ritual bathing of the idol called Mahamastakabhisheka is taking place every 12 years once. This Mahamastakabhisheka attracts lakhs of visitors from different parts of the world. The children, as Hasan district is a part of Western Ghats, we can see so many hill stations. The railway line between Hasan and Mangaluru has 58 tunnels. You can see it is one of the most important tunnel. Traveling in this line itself is an adventure. Shri H.D. Devegowda, the first Prime Minister from Karnataka, he is from Hasan district. Dear children, now let's learn about Chikkamaluru district. You can see on your screen, this is Chikkamaluru district. It is one of the most important district in Karnataka. This Chikkamaluru city is 1034 meters above the sea level. Because of this, this district has a very pleasant climate. Chikkamaluru district is a part of hilly area known as Malenadu. So we can see so many dense, it means very big forests in this district. There is a famous temple called Sharada Devi temple on the banks of the river Tunga, which was established by Adi Shankaracharya. You can see on your screen, it is a image of Sharada Devi temple. As you know all, India and Karnataka is place for many religions. Here we can see Muslims sacred masjid, that is called Jamia Masjid, and there is a church called St. Andrew's Church, which was built in the 19th century. It is the image of St. Andrew's Church. Now let's learn about some important wildlife sanctuaries. The most important wildlife sanctuary is Bhadra Wildlife Sanctuary. It is called by another name called Muttodi Animal Sanctuary. Famous bird sanctuary is Ulavi Bird Sanctuary in Chikkamaluru district. Kemmanagundi of this district has evergreen forest. It has many waterfalls and it is 1400 meters above the sea level. You can see some important images of forests. Now let's learn about waterfalls which are in this district. Abbe waterfalls, it is the most important, very attractive waterfall of this district. Also there is one more place called Mullayanagiri, which is Karnataka's highest peak. There is one more very attractive place, that is called Kallathagiri. there's a beautiful temple in this place. Please visit once. Like this, there are so many important attractive places. It is attracting so many tourists. Dear children, here there is a rose garden which has more than 5,000 of variety roses can be seen. It is an image of Mullayanagiri. Its height is 1913 meters. The Baba Budangiri, which is in the Western Ghats, is also called Chandradrona Parvata, which is in Chikmagaluru district. The Dargah of Sufi saints Baba Budan is in the Chikmagaluru district, which is very sacred place for Hindu and Muslims. It is said that Baba Budan introduced coffee to India. Dear children, Kannada's famous poet Lakshmi Shah's birthplace Devanuru is in Chikmagaluru district. Dear children, Lakshmi Shah wrote a book called Jaimini Bharata. It is one of the most important and popular book of Kannada literature. Dear children, as this district has Western Ghats, there are so many rivers originating. Among those, some important rivers are Tungabhadra, Hemavati, Netravati, Vedavati. These are the some important rivers. Manjunath Swami temple is on the banks of the river Netravati. Dear children, now let's learn another most important district of this division is Mandya district. You can see on your screen, this is Mandya district. Dear children, this Mandya district became a separate district in 1938 by dividing Mysore district. It means before 1938, Mandya was a part of Mysore district. You know why it is called Mandya? Because a famous sage Mandavya did penance here, so it is called as Mandya. Srirangapatna taluk of this district is very famous and it has historical and religious centers. Dear children, before independence, Mysuru Vadayas ruling these areas. In that time, Mysuru Vadayas families capital city, it means Mysuru king's capital city was Srirangapatna. After a few years, Mysuru became a capital city of Vadayas family. But this Srirangapatna was captured by the Britishers in 1799. During the rule of Tippu Sultan and Hyder Ali, they constructed so many masjid. We can see those masjids today also in Srirangapatna. This is one of the most important historical and very attractive place in Karnataka. Dear children, you can see on your screen, it is a tomb of Tippu Sultan. Dear children, this Srirangapatna city is on the banks of the river Kaveri. So, here there is a famous god called Sri Ranganatha. Dear children, Kaveri river forms 3 islands. In all these 3 islands, there are 3 Sri Ranganatha temple. The first temple is in Srirangapatna, the second temple is in Shivanasamudra and the third temple is in Sri Rangam of Tamil Nadu. Paschima Vahini is a sacred to all Hindus which is in this district. Apart from this, Adinatha Tirthankaras Basadi also is in this district. Dear children, this town is a center for bullock production and one village of this district called Boppe Gaudanapura, which is very famous and very sacred grave for Mante Swami, which is also present in this district. There is a church called Abbe Dubias, which is in Ganjam of Srirangapatna. Tourist attractive place Darya Daulas. It was constructed during the rule of Tippu Sultan. It is called the Summer Palace of Tippu Sultan. Rangatittu Bird Sanctuary, it is in Mandya district. Dear children, we can see so many very attractive and interesting places in this district. Among those, Pandavapura, Melukote, Shivanasamudra, Adinachunchanagiri are very famous. Mainly, you can see on your screen, it is a famous waterfalls that is called Gaganachukki waterfall. Adichunchanagiri, there is a religious educational institute that is called Adichunchanagiri Mutt, which is running so many schools and colleges providing free education as well as food for the students. There is a Sanskrit school established in 1854 in Melukote. There are so many other matas in this districts. Example, Parakhala Mat, Ahobala Mat and Etiraja Mata are in Melukote of this district. Dear children, it is the most important dam that is called Krishna Raja Sagara. It is lifeline of Mandya district. You can see how beautiful it is. This dam is built across the river Kaveri. To construct this river, a person played very important role. He is Nalvadi Krishnaraja Vadayar, the king of Mysuru. In his rule, Saram Vishweshwaraya played very important role in the construction of KRS or Krishnaraja Sagara Dam. It is the image of Sri Nalvadi Krishnaraja Vadayar. This KRS dam was built in 1932. The main purpose of constructing this dam was to provide water for the agricultural fields. It means for irrigation facilities. Today also this dam providing irrigation facility as well as drinking water for the people of Mysuru and Bengaluru. Dear children, one more dam constructed this Kaveri river at Salem in Tamil Nadu. Dear children, as this district gets water from river Kaveri, some very important crops are grown, mainly sugarcane and paddy. So, India's first big sugar factory was started in 1933 in Mandya district. This district also has so many rice mills. In order to encourage agriculture, government has established agricultural research station at Gundaklu in 1951. At Shivalli of this district, there is a seed production center. Another most important district of this division is Kodagu. It is Kodagu district. Dear children, Kodagu is very famous and known as Kashmir of Karnataka. It means what kind of atmosphere you can see in Kashmir. It means what kind of climate you can feel in Kashmir. The same kind of climate can be felt in this Kodagu district. This Kodagu was ruled by many kings. For example, Keladi rulers and Haleri rulers ruled Kodagu from 1600 to 1834. But in 1834, Britishers took over this kingdom and started their rule. But after independence, it means after 1947, this Kodagu became a part of India. Then in 1956, Kodagu was merged with the present Karnataka. Kodagu district is Karnataka's smallest district. It has 3 taluks. The people of Kodagu region celebrate a famous festival called Huttari festival. It is a festival which is celebrated during harvest season. Dear children, Kodagu is next to Chikamagaluru in the production of coffee in India. Kodagu is a famous tourist attract place because it has so many different types of features. And you know, birthplace of river Kaveri? Very good, Talakaveri. Talakaveri is in Kodagu district. Abbe waterfalls, Irfu waterfalls, Duberi elephant camp are in this Kodagu district. Kodava's population is more in this district. Tribes like Kudiya, Malay Kudiya along with Muslims and Christians from the remaining parts of the population who are living in Kodagu district. There is a church in Virajpet of Kodagu district. It is very attractive church. Another most important district of this division is Dakshina Kannada district. You can see on your screen, this is Dakshina Kannada district. It is a most important and famous coastal district. As it is a coastal district, it has so many popular ports. Through these ports, so many goods are exported as well as imported. So, import and export business has become very famous in this district. People of these areas are depending on different occupation. Mainly fishing is the most important one, and rolling beedies, processing cashew nuts and agriculture are the major occupations people of this district. Dear children, once upon a time these coastal areas were the part of Madras, but when Englishers took over these regions, they divided these coastal areas into two, like Dakshina Kannada and Uttara Kannada in 1860. Then Dakshina Kannada remained in the Madras state, whereas Uttara Kannada district was made a part of Bombay region by Britishers. But in 1956, these districts became a part of Karnataka. Dear children, Dakshina Kannada is divided into two geographical areas as it has different types of physical features. The coastal belt, which includes Mangaluru and Bantwala taluks, and hill areas that includes Putturu, Belatangadi and Sulya taluks of Dakshina Kannada districts. So it is attracting so many tourists. This Dakshina Kannada is a major commercial center. There are so many important ports in this districts. Among those, Panamburu port, which is very important port for business of exporting. Another most important port is Navamangaluru port. Dear children, in this district there is a international airport in a place called Bajpe of Mangaluru. There are so many important rivers originating and flowing through. Among those, Netravati and Payaswani and Kumaradhara are very famous rivers. Dear children, Kukke Subramanya is on the banks of the river Kumaradhara. This district has so many religious centers. Among those, Dharmasthala is a popular religious place. Here, Sri Manjunatha temple can be seen. Moodabidire is another famous place which is very sacred place for Jain religion. There are so many basadis in Dakshina Kannada district. There is a monolithic Gomateshwar idol in Venuru of this district. There is a famous temple called Durga Parameshwari temple of Katilu is very popular. And one more famous temple is Gokarneshwar temple of Kudroli is another famous religious center of this district. Apart from these, Saint Aloysius Church and Milagres Church are very well known famous church. This is Jumma Masjid which is in Ullala of this district, famous and sacred place for Muslims. There is a famous Nisargadama called Pilukula Nisargadama in this district. Nisargadama established in more than 350 acres of land. Dr. Shivarama Karanth, a famous Kannada poet, Biopark is housed here. Folklore Museum, Science Center, Architecture Centers are also in this Nisargadama. It is most attracting place for the children and elders as well. In this region, we can see a famous ritual called Bhuta Kola. This district is very well known for Nagaradhane, worship of snakes. People of in this region, there is a famous game called Kambala. It is a buffalo race. Dear children, Mangaluru, Suratkal and Sulya areas of this district are very famous educational centers. Dear children, there are so many research centers as well as so many beaches in this district. Another most important district of this division is Udupi district. This district was formed in 1997 by dividing Dakshina Kannada. To the west of this district we can see Arabian Sea. To the east of this district we can see Eastern Ghats. In this district a famous temple can be seen, that is Sri Krishna temple. Dear children, statue of Krishna which is in this temple was installed by a famous philosopher called Madhvacharya. Dear children, it is a famous image of Kanakana Kindi. Children, one task for you all. Please collect more information about this Kanakana Kindi. There is a famous temple called Mookambike temple which is on Kodachadri hill. There is a famous idol of Gomateshwara in Karkala. Height of this idol is 42 feet. Kannada's first Rashtrakavi Govinda Pai's research center is in Udupi district. Coconut, arecanut, cashew nut are the major crops of this district. Manipal is a famous educational center in this district. Malpe beach in this region is very famous for the fishing. And one more famous island of this region is St. Mary's Island of this division is very famous and popular island. It is the image of Malpe beach. Manipal, Kundapur, Mandarti, Kota, Kapu, Barkur, Maravante are the some very famous popular places of this district. Dear children, so far we have learned so many important points about districts of Mysore division. Now it is time to write down the homework. Questions are displayed on your screen. Please write down the questions and answer for those. Thank you everyone.